10 sightings of the Megalodon that prove it still exists. The Megalodon shark went extinct millions of years ago. At a maximum length of up to 60 feet, it was the largest shark that ever lived, a wrecking machine of teeth and muscle that preyed on adult whales. If there were still a viable population of such creatures out there, we would surely know about it. But there has been a lot of controversy surrounding the Megalodon shark in recent years. This has, in turn, led to a great deal of confusion about Megalodon encounters in modern times, as well as the real creature that swam in our oceans for millions of years. That being said, we have rounded up 10 sightings of the Megalodon that prove it still exists. Let us show you the evidence that this gigantic shark, once reaching around 17 meters in length, is still alive out there. Number 10. The more than 20 feet, nearly 7-meter long beast was filmed by cage divers in Mexico. The sheer scale of the monster fish is jaw-dropping when seen next to the divers. One, who was precariously on top of, rather than in the cage, even patted it away after it approached the metal structure, teeth bared. The Megalodon was a now extinct prehistoric shark that grew to 60 feet or 20 meters and devoured whales. But some believe some specimens may have survived the extinctions and still lurk in the depths of the ocean. This massive shark has actually been seen before and is nicknamed Deep Blue. The latest sighting of her was in water near Mexico's Guadalupe Island. It is estimated at 50 years old and thought to be one of the biggest in the world today. The shark, who is estimated to be around 50 years old, is believed to be one of the largest great white sharks ever seen. The shark gets nerve-wracking close to the divers, but does not appear to show any aggression. Number 9. In the 1960s, along with the outer edge of Australia's Great Barrier Reef, an 85-foot ship experienced engine trouble, which forced it to weigh anchor for repairs. Although the men subsequently refused to openly report what they had seen for fear of public ridicule, the captain and his crew later told friendships of sighting an immense shark as it moved slowly past their ship. Whitish in color, they were awed by its size. It was as long, if not longer, than their boat. Experienced men of the sea, they too were certain the creature was not a whale. So what was it? Other writers such as author Rick Emmer suggest it could have been Megalodon. Number 8. Kimberly Jeffries spotted the dead sperm whale from nearly half a mile away, a white mass the size of a bus bobbing in the calm early morning waters. It was January 2019, and Jeffries, a Hawaii-based nature and wildlife photographer, had arrived at this spot a couple of miles southwest of Waikiki, hoping to catch a glimpse of predators drawn to the floating cetacean feast. Mere moments after she jumped in, something tens of feet below caught her eye, a massive great white shark winding her way up from the deep. Stretching some 20 feet from tip to tail, it was the famous Deep Blue, one of the largest great white sharks ever caught on film. Most female great whites average around 15 to 16 feet. Over 3 days, Jeffries and her colleagues documented the extraordinary spectacle, while maintaining a respectful distance, as 2 more mature female white sharks came to chow down on the sperm whale carcass. Number 7. The Top Man 2.0 posted their new series, The Black Demon, on their YouTube channel in September 2018, claiming the huge creature inhabits the coast of California, US. According to the video, several fishermen in the Pacific Ocean have recorded first-hand experiences with the apparent beast. The narrator revealed, hundreds of whales have been found dead in these waters with signs of being attacked. Some fishermen have claimed to have survived encounters with a giant black creature with huge sharp teeth. There have been hundreds of sightings of the shark, particularly near Baja California, Mexico. Local fishermen saw huge shadows under the water, and their claims are being investigated by scientists across the globe. The story attracted the attention of task forces and TV channels hoping to get a snap. Despite this, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, has previously admitted it is hard to rule out the possibility of many claims in the water. Number 6. A British diver caught a rare sight on Tuesday when she spotted a megamouth alien shark near an Indonesian island. A clear sign of Megalodon still lurks in these oceans. Diver Penny Bilich was exploring the Gili Lawa Laut diving site on Komodo Island when she caught a glimpse of the shark. She pulled out her camera and recorded the encounter until the fish disappeared into the depths of the ocean. The megamouth shark was first discovered in Oahu in 1976. Similar to a whale shark, it has a giant mouth but tiny teeth and eats small animals, according to National Geographic. Less than 100 megamouth sharks have been found since the first was discovered 41 years ago. It's so rare that the International Union for Conservation of Nature lists the species as data deficient. The Discovery Channel's Sharkopedia described the fish as an alien shark because it was so majestic and mysterious. Number 5. The Sea of Cortez, also known as the Gulf of Mexico, is home to many marine animals such as dolphins. The marine mammals, in turn, tend to attract larger predators like sharks. Fishermen in the area have long reported seeing extremely large sharks. Locals even refer to a creature known as Black Demon, said to measure some 60 feet long. Fisherman Eric Mack, in July 2008, reported a boat strike which could have been the Black Demon, which had a tail that rose 5 feet out of the water. He described it as being yellow and green, with a square head, immense pectoral fins, and a few white spots. This unknown species could perhaps be Megalodon. Number 4. In 1918, an Australian naturalist named David Steed recorded events when local fishermen refused to go back out to sea after an unbelievably massive shark had demolished their gear and taken their catch. These were experienced men of the sea, familiar with whales and large sharks, but whatever they had seen had frightened them so much that they refused to work. According to Steed, they described it as between 35 and 90 meters long and pure white in color. These proportions seemed unbelievable. Could a shark really grow to that size? Were these men exaggerating? Or were they just confused? Or Megalodon is still alive. Number 3. A massive blunt-nosed six-gill shark was captured on video lurching toward a submarine that was filming it. The shark was about 20 feet long, nearly twice the size of the submersible. In the video, which was filmed on an expedition off the coast of the Bahamas, the female shark can be seen emerging from the depths of the ocean and charging toward the submarine, gnashing her pearly whites and giving them a wild-eyed look through the window. This is a monster, one of the scientists says in the video, as the shark inspects the tagging gun at the bottom of the sub. Not much is known about the elusive blunt-nosed six-gill sharks, since they live so deep in the ocean. They're considered a dominant predator of the deep-sea ecosystem. Though they're not the largest shark species, that title goes to their cousin, the Megalodon. They predate most dinosaurs, according to the researchers who captured the video from Ocean X. Number 2. A recent YouTube video has left more than thousands of users impacted by the tragic outcome of a huge shark after facing another that exceeded it in volume was revealed. A young tourist toured the high seas and ran into the confrontation of these two predators. The raw images became viral in minutes in countries like Mexico, Canada, and the United States. As a young tourist was able to register on a tour of the high seas, two cannibal sharks had a confrontation to the death, and one of them ended up murdered in the worst possible way. The tragic YouTube video revealed the terrible damage he suffered in the body due to the bites his rival gave him. The raw scene has gone viral in a matter of minutes. With that, viewers are left to wonder, does Megalodon really exist? And if so, how could the creature have evaded capture during all these years? Number 1. A heavily scarred, 1,164-pound great white shark captured in the North Atlantic has researchers pondering a chilling question. What would bite the head of a 12-foot 9-inch apex predator? Their best guess is an even bigger shark, a much bigger shark, or a megalodon. There was one healed wound on the lower jaw, perhaps from a previous year's bite, and another that was over and across the top of his head. It was a very large animal that grabbed it, something significantly bigger than 12 feet. Anything that can grab an animal like that by the head is pretty impressive. Pressed for a guess, researchers said the teeth marks and jaw size suggest the attacker was 2 or more feet longer than its victim. That is all about the 10 sightings of the Megalodon that prove it still exists. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay up to date with such interesting future videos.